Seriously. Alright guys, to start with the legs, what you're going to want to do is make these individual pieces. They can be up to your sizing, just depending on how you made your own robot. And I labeled them accordingly so they all match up and I don't forget where anything goes. So it's a lot of pieces to keep track of. So I'm just going to go one by one and glue these together and then show you how they all end up together. And then guys, from those pieces, you glue them together and then you'd get these three pieces. What I ended up doing was measuring down how far the legs went, made it even on both sides, and put a pipe all the way through on the body. So if you can see on here, this is one of the legs on the Droid. I sanded all the edges that look like this down to as flush as possible, because when this looks all flush like this, you can put either some kind of putty, quick seal, any kind of putty-ish material over top of this and then sand it a little more and it will actually kind of hide the seam. So you have to make basically every seam look something like this. So basically this seam, you have to get all this gunk and all that glue out of there and try, excuse me, and try to make it look as flush as possible. You can do this, I would suggest, with a Dremel, mainly because sandpaper kind of tears up this kind of foam. So I'm using a Dremel and I'm just going to go along all these edges. Take your time because like on this leg right here, there was a lot of tricky edges, but I think the leg is probably the trickiest part. The body should be easier, so just still take your time.